Good morning, internet. So I thought today might be kind of fun to do a kind of a get ready with me, but it's going to be a kind of a time lapse because it would be really long and I only have 45 minutes to get ready, so it'll just be quicker if I just do it. And I can just show you some kind of products that I use, and I don't know, if you like this, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know, and we'll see how it goes. Sorry, the lighting isn't very good in here. Don't judge my hair. It's awesome right now, right? So, alright, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to apologize for my mic right now because I know it isn't very good. But I'm going to start off with a primer. You can use any primer that you have that works for your skin type. And then I am going to do some color correcting. Green cancels out red, so I'm just using this NYX color corrector. And I'm going to use that in my trouble spots. A lot of women get red right around the nose. That's just a hormonal type thing. And then I'm going to use this other NYX color corrector. This is a yellow color. I really should be using salmon for the under eye, but it's all I had, so we're making it work. Now I'm just going to use my fingers and pat that in to blend it out so it doesn't stick out quite as much. And now I am using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in 202, which is creamy natural. I'm just going to squirt that on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to dab it all over my face to get kind of an even application with the amount that I have in those areas. And then you will see I'm going to put it down my neck and then down onto my chest. This can be found anywhere. I actually got this off post for my Stuttgart military ladies at DM. You can find it in the States at Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, anything like that. It's just a good drugstore makeup, and it is less than $15. And I'm going to use my Sigma F80 brush. It is a flat kabuki brush, and I'm just going to rub that in circles all over just to blend it out. And I needed a little bit more coverage on my chest. I'm going to add a little bit more foundation down there. There's that way everything blends flawlessly and I don't have a red chest with a white neck and face. So you just want everything to be seamless and to blend correctly. That way you don't have any harsh lines and so your makeup looks more natural. And now I'm going to use a beauty sponge. You can use any beauty sponge. This one just happens to be the Real Technique sponge, and you're going to get it damp. You will feel it get bigger in your hand as you get water on it, and you're going to squeeze that excess out. And I'm going to go all over my foundation because it's just going to mattify that and it's going to push into the skin and make it look more natural. Now I'm going to use this Maybelline concealer. I'm going to do it in a triangular shape under my eyes. This is going to open your eyes up and make you look a lot more awake. I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to do some lines on my forehead, a straight line under my nose to my Cupid's bow, and then just a few more lines on my chin. And you want to highlight the center of your face because you've highlighted your under eyes, and then you're going to bronze, and this is just going to balance the light as it hits your face. And it's going to look really washed out at first, but once you get that bronzer and that blush on, it's going to look so much better and it will all blend, I promise. And so you're just going to go over that and you're just going to pat that into the skin. I use the pointed part for my under eye area, and I use the flat side of this sponge for my forehead and my chin. Now I'm going in with the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in light medium, and I'm going to use a MAC, I can't remember what this is, a MAC 150 brush. It's a good brush. You're going to do it all on your temples, and then you're just going to do it in the hollows of your cheek. I don't particularly do a harsh contour. I just like to add a little bit of bronzer. And then I'm going to go in with a MAC blush in Peaches, and I am just using a Clinique blush brush. I've had this brush for a really long time, so the number has worn off on it, so I can't let you know what that is, but just any blush brush that you have will work. And you're going to find the hollows of your cheek where you put your bronzer, and you're just going to put the blush, and you're going to swipe upwards with it just above that bronzer. And I'm going to use that same dampened beauty blender and push that into the skin again making it look more natural. Now I am using a MAC spoolie brush. This is the 204, and I'm going to brush my eyebrows up, and then I'm going to use that Ofra eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to draw a line on the bottom of my eyebrows and then the top, almost like you're coloring in a coloring book back in the old days when you were a kid. And that way it just, so you stay in the lines. And then I'm just going to kind of flick upwards with a pencil to fill those brows in completely. And I'm going to use a Real Techniques brow brush, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to brush that brow pencil in, and you will see I'll brush up, I'll brush down, and I'm going to brush backwards back towards the bridge of my nose, and that's just going to really blend that pencil in and have it not look quite so harsh. We don't want any harsh lines. When we do this, we want it to look again, natural, as natural as it can be when you're doing makeup. Now I'm going to go in with a Too Faced chocolate bar. This is going to be a super easy eye look today. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm going to start with the shade Hazelnut, and I'm going to put this in the crease of my eye. And I am using a MAC Fluffy brush. This is the MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to apply that all on my crease. Now I have hooded eyes, so I'm actually going to do this a little bit above my crease, because whenever you open your eyes, so that color will disappear if you have hooded eyes if you only do it in the crease. So you actually want to go just slightly above your crease, so that way you can actually see it. And then I'm going to go in again with the color Milk Chocolate, again just in the crease. Adding these double colors into your crease line is just going to create some dimension so that your eyes don't look quite as flat. And I'm just doing one single color on the lid. I'm not doing a smoky eye or anything like that today. I'm just going to apply the shade Hazelnut with a flat brush. This again is another MAC brush. This is the MAC 230 brush, and I'm just gonna wipe that all over that lid, and then I'm gonna use the remaining product from that original MAC Fluffy brush. I'm not gonna dip back into any color or anything, and I'm just gonna go back over that crease to kind of blend everything together one more time so we don't have any harsh lines. And then finally, I'm going to use this Real Techniques. It's actually supposed to be a crease brush, but I love it for highlighting my brow bone, and so I'm going to use that white chocolate shade at the top of the palette there, and I'm going to highlight the under part of my eyebrow bone. And now I'm going to use, I think this is the Rimmel eyelash curler. I'm just going to squeeze, and then you want to like kind of pulse it. You want to squeeze, 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 and that will help curl it and really lengthen those lashes. And I'm just going to use some CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. It is one of my favorite drugstore mascaras that I've ever used. And one trick that I have is you're going to kind of tilt your head up, as you see, and I kind of look down and I blink onto the mascara wand, and that's really going to help to make sure that you don't accidentally touch the mascara to your eyelid and ruin all that work that you just did on that eyeshadow. For me, it wouldn't have been too hard to fix this time around because I didn't do a intense eye look, but if you ever did, that's not good. You're also going to apply to your lower lash line because that's going to keep those eyes open and you look bright and awake. And now I'm going to use this CoverGirl mascara in the color Enthrall. It is number 225. It was the first time I ever wore this shade. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. It's got a shimmer in it. I don't typically use shimmery colors, but it was in that neutral family zone. I thought I'd give it a try. It's just for something a little bit different. Now I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish setting spray to spray it all over my face to make sure that makeup doesn't move. Just kind of air wave it dry with my hands. And now we're going to move on to the hair. I am using this Daily Keratin treatment. It is amazing. You can get it from your hairstylist, and you can even find it on Amazon. You're just going to use it at the ends of your hair, and it's going to help keep your hair flat and straighten it so that we don't get any frizzies, and it's going to help it look really nice and shiny. But you want to make sure not to get it too close to your roots, or else it can make your hair look greasy. And I'm using a flat petal brush with microfiber bristles in it, along with regular bristles, because that's going to help absorb that extra water for my hair. My hair takes a long time to blow dry, being it's so long, so anytime I can save, I want to. And I pull that hair forward, as you saw, to blow dry it, because that's going to give it that little bit of fluff and volume towards the front, where it tends to part on its own. Alright, and we're blow dried and we're done. Now I'm just going to use my bed head. This is the head brush for just like a little bit of a shine on my hair. Now I'm ready. We have to go to Riley's school for a parent-teacher conference. So we'll do that, and let's see, this is my makeup in more natural light. I don't know how I feel about the lip color, but no time to change it. We just got back from Riley's parent-teacher conference. Girlfriend is doing good. Hop high. Yeah. Am I even seeing you? There we go. She's doing good. She's above level in reading. She's above level in math. Apparently the only problem that we have is she doesn't really like to participate in PE. She likes to make excuses, and she's slow. She's always the last one to the cafeteria. She's always the last one out of the cafeteria. She's the last one to start eating. She's the last one to be done eating. She's the last one back to the classroom. She's the last one done with her work. She's just very slow. So, I gotta figure out how to get her butt kicking in high gear. Don't we, Rye?
Daddy, you want to swimming race?
I think we might play a game today.
Swimming race? Yeah.
And we'll film it.
But no, not yet.
I'm kind of nervous. I might do it. I think we're gonna do it while Lucas is taking a nap. So, are you ready, babe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're on Destiny.
No, not Destiny.
It's the best game ever.
No.
No.
We're gonna play Bean Boozled. You ready to play Bean Boozled?
You couldn't even
Yeah, I'll
work
watch
your
it.
iPad right now.
No. You're gonna do it too.
Play games.
Let's see.
Hey, Riley and Austin.
But
Do you guys want to play Bean
You want
Boozled?
to eat some jelly beans?
yeah.
Best jelly beans ever?
Some of...
Let's play Bean Boozled.
Alright, we're gonna play Bean Boozled after lunch and during Lucas's nap time. Be ready. We are still not fully moved in. So I am in Riley's room organizing some things. Started a pile of stuff I'm gonna get rid of. And then we have that full of clothes that I need to figure out where I'm gonna put them. So in the meantime, Lucas is napping still. He's taking a long nap today. I think his cat woke up. And then, oh, the kid. The older two are outside playing. Jeremy's helping me out and he is doing the dishes. I'm getting this done. We were missing this blind right here whenever we moved in, so they came and replaced that, so I had to take her curtain down, so I need to get that hung back up. That's gonna be her reading nook right over here. We have a curved curtain rod. I don't know if it's gonna fit or not. So, but we don't want to try until we get the paint. We leave 3 weeks from today for Florida. So honestly, I just don't think I'm even gonna worry about it until we get back. So this room is just kind of like at a standstill until we get back from Florida after the first of the year. I don't want to start any big projects until we're back because we don't have a lot of time before we go on vacation. So I just heard Austin come in. Get outside. The thing I cannot wait for is a house with a yard. I want a house with a yard. We've never actually had a house with a yard with the kids when they're mobile. We had Riley before Jeremy joined the army. So we had a house with a yard then, but she was only 2. So I definitely just didn't just let her like go outside and play. And then he joined the army and we had like a half a yard at Fort Gordon. But again, like she was still only 2. So even then she didn't go out and like play. So they've only been old enough to be able to like really just go out and play until we moved here. Because Riley was 3 and Austin was 4 months. So they're just not getting to the point where they can really go out and play, and we have like another 2 years left here. So it kind of stinks. I miss having a house. But I have to say, if they'll send us to Japan, I'm down with an apartment. If I get to live in Japan, I'll deal with another 3 years of no backyard in order to be able to live in Japan. I know that probably won't happen because we've already done 2 back-to-back. Oh, we've done 2 Kona tuners back-to-back. So I know it won't happen, but I can dream, right?